What's going on YouTube? Zero Wolf here. I just want to tell you guys my thoughts and hopes are for the September 1st ban list. Cards that I think need to be banned, period. End of subject. Stuff like Future Fusion. Chaos Dragons and Heroes abused the fuck out of that card. That card needs to go. It was overpowered when Chimera Tech was around, and it was at 3. It's still overpowered even at 1 in any deck that can play it. Chaos Dragons, they can sit there and dump their Wyverns and everything else that they need to the grave. And then you got Heroes, which could go, dump 2 Heroes and then go Miracle Fusion afterwards. It's bullshit. So I personally think Future Fusion needs to go. Wind Up Hunter definitely has to go. I think Wind Up Hunter in windups is bad enough for the fact it rips apart your hand, plus on top of that, they can go and swarm the field on top of it. No, fuck that bullshit. Get him out of here. Put him on the ban list. Windups are bad enough as a swarm deck. I can handle that. But to rip my hand apart and swarm, I can't do anything after that. There's no way I can make a comeback. It's scoop next game. And hope that I can beat on game 2. And then game 3, hope that they don't draw shit. That's about the only way to beat windups. I believe Heavy Storm should come back. There's already plenty of spell and trap destruction in this format between monster effects and stuff like MST. You got Dust Tornadoes, Twisters, Night Beam. There's no need for Heavy Storm anymore. I also believe, personally, that BLS needs to go. He is a game thief and a half. All your opponent has to do is top deck a BLS with a light and dark in their graveyard, and they make a comeback. There's been so many games that, I'm about to go in for the win on my next turn, my opponent has nothing, and, top deck BLS. Well, fuck me. BLS, you have to go. Other cards that I think should be hit by the ban list, I think that, Insector Dragonfly should go to 1. Dragonfly is really fucking good. I don't see why he's just a rare, to be honest. With his special summon effect, when you get rid of a Hornet, Ghost Centipede, and then you do shenanigans. Dragonfly is way too good. Needs to go to 1. Sorry. Other cards that I think need to go to 1. Eclipse Wyvern. With Eclipse Wyvern around, it's really tough for some people to be like, well, fuck, I'm playing against Chaos Dragons. They remove that Eclipse Wyvern, they're going to get their Darkest Metal, or they're going to get their Dark Arm. Fuck me. So, Eclipse Wyvern needs to go to 1. Other cards I think need to go to 1. Super Poly. Now that Heroes have their Dark Fusion, Super Poly needs to go to 1. That card is on crack, you cannot respond to it. Fuck that. Whoever made that card was on some crack, I swear. Super Poly to 1, please and thank you. Cards that I think should go to 2. I think Tour Guide and Rabbit both need to go to 2. Reasons why. In a Dino Rabbit deck, if you play, most times they're going to open up with a Rabbit. You don't want that. So, at least putting them down at 2 would slow the deck down, but it would still be good. And you don't have to worry about your opponent going Rabbit 1 turn, next turn go Tour Guide Leviair into another Rabbit. So that way you have a Leviair, a Dolka, and a Lagia on the field. That is some crazy bullshit. That needs to be slowed down, if not stopped. I think Insector Hornet should go to 2. He's destruction on crack, really. With 2 Hornets, it's not a dead deck. It's greatly slowed. And I'm sure they can find other cards that they can put in there, probably Ladybug or something like that. I believe Pulsar needs to go to 2. His effect is extremely abusable. You can, get him sent to the grave and bring out Red Eyes again. It's ridiculous. I also believe Adam needs to go to 2. His effect is beyond retarded. The fact you can place Gaia on top of him on top of that, he's broken. He can sit there, bring out Red Eyes, and then you can do shenanigans, and he needs to be put down to 2. I play Heretics, and I honestly think he's overpowered. I also believe Red Eyes needs to go to 2 as well, because he has such an easy summoning condition and he's beyond abusable. So, as much as I would rather like to see him at 3, and I would love playing 3, I think he needs to go to 2. Cards that I think that should be unlimited. I believe that Marshmallow should be unlimited. If Spirit Reaper is, why not let Marshmallow? There's really not too much difference between the 2, except for one does actual damage when you flip it. Other cards that I think need to go to 3. I think 3 Necro Gardenas is fine. It's not that big of a deal. I think that, 3 Kalutes, it's not that big of a deal. Blackwings are severely hurt, and Blackwings actually should make a comeback, in my opinion. They've been overdue for a while. Other cards that should go to 3, Summoner Monk. I mean, Konami wants to, express more uses for XYZ. Summoner Monk is definitely a card to bring back. I think, there's a few other cards that I would like to see come back. 3. I personally believe that, Transmigration Prophecy, that can go to 3. Honestly, what the fuck was the point of it going to 1 anyways? It's not that good anymore for whatever the fuck it went to 1 for. I think, we can have Dandelion possibly come back at 3. It's not like plants are super retarded anymore, so we can handle Dandelion. And Tragodia at 3, it's fine. Tragodia is, yes, a very, very retarded card, but with the format the way it is right now, you can easily stop track. There's no reason why you can't. There's Fiendish Chains, there's Warnings, there's Veilers, there's everything you can think of to fucking stop him. So, why he's not at 3, I don't know. Gores, however, is a different story, because Gores can definitely cause a lot more damage with that token that it brings up. That's just my opinion. Thanks, YouTube.